This is Michael Gervais with Michelangelo's Plumbing. It is August 8th, 2018. We are 8001 Genesta Avenue, Van Nuys, California, 91406, performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch ABS plastic mainline cleanout behind the kitchen area at the rear of the house. And this is the rear of the house back by the pool area. And the 3-inch ABS plastic mainline cleanout. We're going to begin running out toward the street. We've got water standing in the mainline cleanout now. And we're holding water. We're holding water in here. Pull back just a hair. We've got quite a bit of debris. Pull back. We've got quite a bit of debris because we're holding water. Section of pipe appears. You're going back toward the house. Okay, apologize. Appeared that we were going up toward the house. We're actually going out toward the street now. And we're underwater right now. We don't have a lot of fall on the sewer line. We don't have the grade. We don't have water running right now. And we're actually full of water completely. As you can see things floating. And then we make a turn. And now we're starting to go downhill. So we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to locate where we're at, and we're going to mark the area out. Excuse me. Locator?
Yeah, it's on.
Try right at the corner. It's going actually going in and going underneath here.
Es el agua que se está sacando. Cuando hizo el baño, normalmente los esos baños que hacen aquí.
Okay, if I go in?
Siempre miro yo que le ponen como una, es como se me hizo raro que no hizo porque no me dijo que me había agarrado bien.
You need like a quarter-inch for every 4 feet, quarter-inch.
Quarter-inch short, right?
Yeah. So every 4 feet, like 4 feet,
But
that much.
right there, it does have the right slope. Once you reach that point, right?
Well, it's backed up. It'll be on this all the way to where he's at now.
Okay, we've marked out, it's in the bathroom area between the toilet and the shower where this sewer line cuts through the bathroom that was an addition. So we're going to push in further now. That's where we begin to have grade, where we're going downhill and we're not holding water. Back up a little bit. Let me see that, Vinny. Go in. Go back. Right there, I want to see. A little bit of an offset, but it's not terrible. Okay, go in. Go in. Go in. And then we transition to something else. Hold on, pull back a hair. Because that's, okay, now go in easy if you can. I know it's kind of hard because you're transitioning to PVC. And right there, we got a break.
Yep.
Got to go in, right there. Okay, we got a break. You got a break in the sewer line underneath there. See where this piece of pipe is? That's a break. Water's going right into the ground. We're going to try and get up and over this, but that's broken.
Can you go back out again? Because didn't
Huh?
find that. The last time they did it,
Yeah.
they didn't see it.
Okay, but I'll show you in a minute. First, I'm going to locate this, and I'll show you exactly where we're at, and then I can show you. I can pull back a little bit and show you. And we can maybe run some water, even
Okay.
a little bit of water, and I can show you it's going to go into the ground.
Just like that, right?
It's right underneath that lab area. Right under between the toilet and the lab. I got some water running. We might be able to see it from the lab. Either that or we might have to run some water from the kitchen. Lab might pop in right past there. Oh yeah, 21. Okay, go ahead, pull on in if you can.
Trying to get over.
Hard to push through. Well, this is not. Whatever pipe was used, look at, go slow. Back up a little bit. Back up. See how it's all distorted? It's not round. I don't know what they did in here. It's not proper sewer piping. Whatever they did. It's all distorted. It's not round piping like a sewer piping should be.
That's where the new bathroom.
Yeah, where the new bathroom's tied in. Okay, we have run back toward the bathroom from the kitchen area, from the clean out back toward the bathroom. Back toward the bathroom area, the new addition bathroom, and it's holding water. It's back graded, and there's a break up underneath the slab between the lav and the toilet. Now we're going to begin to run out to the front of the house. We're going to zero out our camera. Okay, we zero out our camera monitor, and now we're running out toward the front of the house, and we're holding water here. Go slow. Okay, so we've got, pull back, let me see how many feet we got. We only got a couple feet of back graded, so not a big problem here. That's not major. Okay, now we're going to run toward the front of the house. Going underneath the house. Got a couple turns. Let me shut this water off so we can see better. Yeah, if you can shut that off, that'd be great. Thank you. Oh, did we have it all up? We got back graded underneath the house too. Thank you. See how it's all water floating and everything? So it's not grading properly underneath the house. It's just sitting. That's why all that stuff's just churning right there. But it'll probably come out. There you go. Stop. Okay, so we're at about 16.7. Now pull back again to the other end of the belly. I want to see how far we're underwater. See what it looks like too. Part of it's still draining too. Hold it right there. A lot of it was water. Now go back in slow. Has a little tiny bit of a belly, not as big as what it looked like because we still had water draining. Now go in easy. See, you're getting some churning right there. So you got a little bit of a belly, but it's not terrible. That's still within reason. That's still within reason where it'll drain. Now we're getting to be a bigger belly at 13 feet. So you can see it's, but it comes out again. Go ahead. And then it comes out at about 15. So it's just got a little dip in it.
A little different.
So it's not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, go ahead.
How we doing?
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, now we're running under the house, and we're in ABS plastic pipe. Go slow for a minute. We don't have a lot of grade under the house. because it's not draining down quite the way it should, and there's some buildup. It's holding a little bit of water, but not terrible. It will still work because it is ABS plastic pipe and fittings. Okay, now we're making a turn and going down a little bit. Making another turn. Making another turn, and hold it, go under there for a minute. Back up here. Yeah, we got a bad offset right there. See this joint? You can see where the big gap is in between it because it wasn't lined up properly. That's underneath the house. Not major. That is just digging out a little bit, realigning the joint, and probably putting the proper coupling. A lot of times they just put a rubber coupling on there, and in the rubber coupling, if you have a little stress, it'll give like that.
Give in a little bit.
And that will cause to catch paper and everything else and cause stoppages.
That's a joint right there.
Yeah, that's just a joint. That's where the ABS plastic meets the cast iron. So it's just aligning it again and putting the proper coupling. Okay, so not major.
Okay.
But
Is that just that things weren't done to code, or to it's just the way someone chose to do it? It seems like
the way somebody did it,
not the preferred.
it's not the code.
It's not. Okay.
It's not the code.
Yeah.
But it's the way somebody chose to do it. There's a lot of things that could be fixed and fixed fairly easily where you don't have major issues and where it will work. You can still do that.
Make use of it.
Make use of it, exactly. Doesn't have to all be ripped out and redone. Just tweak it. Fix it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so you can go on in some more. Okay, now we're in the cast iron under the house. You can get past that joint. There you go. Not hard to get past that joint now. You gotta really jam it, bud.
Yep.
Let me get it?
When you were under the house, were you able to see where the cast iron starts?
No.
Okay, so this is already under that.
There you go. Yeah. This more than likely is underground.
Okay.
I didn't see it on that side of the house. It was underground already.
All right. That would have been easy to see where the cast iron.
Yeah. And then we transitioned back to ABS plastic again, and then probably back to cast iron. That's just some fittings. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Okay, now I think we're in clay. Pull back and we'll locate. Pull back to where it looks like it starts clay. And let me just go locate real quick. Keep going. Back toward you. Pull out. A little more. One more. Right there. Cast iron to clay. Push in just past the cast. Right there. Perfect. Get you to go mark it.
Cool sound effects.
Sounds like
Okay, we marked the cast iron to clay just to the left of the front door entranceway. We marked it in red crayon. It is 1 foot deep. So we're going to continue pushing out now. Joints all look good so far. All the clay joints appear to be in fair condition. A little bit of slag. That's got an offset to it. Pull back your hair. It's got a pretty considerable offset to it right there. But you can see where the slag's actually broken up. Going just a little bit. See where the slag's actually broken up off the joint. Pull back. Just a hair. Yeah, right here you can see the whole face of the pipe.
Okay.
And as you pull back, you don't see any of the face on the top. And the concrete's actually breaking right here because that thing's shifting.
Okay.
But right now, it's still not broken.
Yeah.
It's still not busted. We don't have root intrusion. It'll still work. It's not great. It's older clay, but it'll still work.
Is that what you think by the driveway already?
Yeah, that's in the driveway. It comes out just as you're facing the front door. It's just to the left, and then it comes out straight that way. Okay, good. That joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint, we got some root intrusion and we got a minor offset, but it's still in maintainable condition. That can be maintained, maybe with chemicals or maybe even having to run a snake or hydrojetter periodically. That's not terrible, but a clean out needs to be put in over here too. So you'd have to saw cut a little bit, and I can show you where after. Mainline clean out should be put in so that if you had to clear this, you could. Trying to clear it from here, you'd have a heck of a time all the way back here. Okay. And it looked like there was a minor crack in the face of that pipe too. That's okay. We can look at that on the way back too. At about 68, we'll double check it on the way out. It's easier sometimes. That joint, a little bit of an offset, but not terrible. Should be getting out pretty close to the 4 to 6 now. That joint looked to be, yep, that joint looks to be in fair condition. That joint's got a little bit of an offset to it, and it's holding water back right there. It's puddled up right there.
See that? Yeah.
There could even be a break in there. We can't tell
Okay.
because we can't see
Right.
underneath
Too
that
much
water.
yeah.
We'll see going in. Sometimes our camera gets hung up in there. It didn't, so we might be okay. We got some film on the camera lens. Hopefully we'll get out to the city sewer and be able to wash that off. Now we got a large offset on this joint up here. See the whole face of the pipe at the top. You see nothing at the bottom. That's a pretty good offset. So
Into the ground,
I mean, you're getting there to where, you know, it's not going to be long. You might be able to even get by for about 5 years. But within about a 5-year period, more than likely, you're going to need to replace that sewer.
Okay.
Here, let me get this one.
What's going to need to be replaced in
The sewer,
the main line?
yeah, probably that clay line and about
Yeah,
maybe,
so it is clay going out to the...
it is clay. From the house, it transitions from cast iron to vitreous clay. And it's just old, it's got some cracks in it, it's got a lot of offsets in it. Right now we got a place where we have a belly and a very large offset where it's shifted, which is common.
Yeah.
We have earth movement, we have earthquakes through all the years and everything else. And just even settlement. Just normal wear and tear. It's going to settle, it's going to move. Okay. Run in now past there. Got an offset at that joint. Now we're making a turn. Got a little bit of an offset at that joint. Now we have a pretty large offset at this joint. See where you see the entire face of that pipe on the left. You don't see anything on the right. So that thing shifted quite a bit. But still, it's usable. It'll work. But in time, that thing's going to have to definitely be replaced. Another offset joint. Now we got a major break.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, we have a pretty good break right here.
Where is that at?
That I'm going to find out right now.
The 4 to 6?
I don't think so. We got some root intrusion coming through there. It might be the 4 to 6. We're going to go find out right now. Turn it on for you, bud. it's at. Okay, we've marked the 4 to 6 inch lateral connection right here. We have some roots in there, and this is right by the fence line in the sidewalk area. And we've marked it at
4 foot 8.
4 foot 8 inches deep. Okay, now we're pushing in, and we're in the 6 inch. We're going out toward the street now. That joint appears to be in good condition. That joint looks good. That looks like a newer style clay with rubber bands from what I can see.
Okay.
And that joint looks good. That joint looks good. good. Yeah, we gotta get some water running. Yeah, we have to have water running, help push out.
One of the sinks over here.
Yeah, maybe just even from here. Run the shower. Yeah, we'll run that and the shower. Turn the shower on just perfect. We're still
Jump in a bottle
cold.
of Gatorade.
Thank you.
A cold shower when I get home.
You get out that far, it gets real difficult to push the camera.
I don't exactly have a lot of leverage.
No.
I'm amazed you got this far.
Yeah, it's tough. Where, yeah.
105 feet. Jesus.
We had one the other day, we had to go through 8 cleanouts. About 700 feet of pipe going down the hill. Up there.
So there is no clean out here? We don't have a clean out?
Not in the front, I marked it where one should be.
Okay.
I'll show you both later. Show everybody. Where the cast iron comes out of the house, then connects to the clay. That's the best place to put it.
Oh, yeah, because then you can just be right there on the...
Yeah. Yep. See if I can get a little bit. Another joint appears to be in good condition.
When we get the bathroom done?
We need more water. Is it okay if we go in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need more water.
I get the
Show
shower.
myself doing this. Yeah, tub, shower. The more water we have, helps almost like lubricate and help it float a little bit.
Yep.
Push it out easier. We've only got about another 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
But from here out, it killed me without water.
So what do you do about leg day?
Yeah, I'm telling you, leg day was yesterday. We had to go up and down this hill in Hidden Hills. Started from the street, went up about maybe 1,500 feet. And it was just uphill. And then we had to go in the backyard and all around, everywhere. Because it was murder. That's leg day. Got it going a little bit better. We'll view this on the way back. It'll just be easier. Can't need a little help. Oh, it just skipped around it. See that? Here, you get the bottom end. That's the easy part for you.
That's good. I'm already at the...
I know you're almost there.
You ever considered turning butter?
Yeah. I was Amish at one point. I was in the third life back. Right at Rumspringa. I learned street butter. Yeah, I just jumped through. I think you're probably at the cusp of it, maybe another 5-10 feet at the most. Yeah, you want to? We'll let you in here. That's it. That's your drop right there. Come on, baby. Show them what you can do. Last two Mohegans. You're almost there.
Middle of the street there?
See it? You're almost there.
No.
This is it. There's your turn. That's your drop.
Okay. We need more water.
5 to go.
Some soap in there.
Want me to finish it?
It whips me up.
Don't worry.
I think I'm 40, 80, 60, 62. I don't understand.
almost got 15 years on it. I got more than 15, don't I?
You got 40 years of this
Yeah.
experience. I left a nice desk.
You did?
Yeah, he did. For a lot of years. Okay. Another 5 to go. Here we go. Shit. No bueno. No bueno. It won't go all the way. We're almost there, but
What does that mean?
it just broke the camera.
No, really?
Yeah, it just bent the
Now,
cable.
what's it hitting that it broke it? Is it hitting roots?
Well-
Is it that far out?
No, it's just there's so many turns, and it's so far out from here, it just bent the cable.
It's not supposed to happen, huh?
No.
Shit.
Yeah, we're trying to jam it through there. I thought
many-
maybe
so
I
many
could jam it
turns,
through
yeah.
there. But that's as far as I can get.
Okay.
I'm going to pull back. We'll see what we can see from here. The only thing that can be done is put a mainline clean out in there in the front and then run from there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a long way from here, right?
Yeah. That means a brand new $3,000
Yeah, I
camera
don't,
cable.
Really?
But you know what? That's all part of it, unfortunately. Okay, let's shut the water off.
Do you normally have all those twists and turns that far out?
No, not that bad.
Because you're trying to get to the city line, right? Is that what the goal
Yeah.
is here?
We
So-
normally don't have that many twists and turns
So
like
their
this.
pipe that goes to the city line just has a lot of this going
Yeah.
on? Could be because of why? Roots or?
Well, it's just the twists and
built that
turns are because we're going from way back here. Normally, your mainline clean out is at the front of the property,
Okay.
like where we marked it out at.
Yeah.
So then you just pop it in and you're almost going straight. You might have 2 or 3 turns.
Oh, these
Here.
turns. Okay.
Yeah, we're going through another 10, 12 turns that normally you don't.
But you were able to get all the way to
Yeah, I'm
the
right
main
by the
line.
city.
Okay.
I'm gonna locate real quick. Just gonna double check it. I don't know, maybe we even dropped in. I don't know. I doubt it, but
But you'll know when you back up, you'll be able
yeah,
to see.
be able to see it. I just want to get a visual of where I am. Okay, we are approximately 5 to 7 feet. That's the drop right in front of us. For the city sewer, we can actually see the drop.
Okay.
Dang, it's hard. Can you see it? Maybe from over here. Right here where I was standing. Yeah, right here where I'm standing.
Yeah.
This is the drop going down.
When it
into
curves down, yeah, I can see that it's coming down there.
This is the
Okay.
drop right.
Got it. We made it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Pretty much made it. I can't see what the connection looks like exactly, but everything from here back a little ways looks to be okay. So I doubt there's an issue. The only way I can be sure is if we put a clean out in over there and run through there. I can't get a cable through all the way from here.
What is the level? What does it take to put in a clean out? Is that like a big project?
No, just have to saw cut out there a little bit, right where I marked it, and dig down to the pipe.
Okay.
Cut a piece in, just like this.
Got it.
Just cut a piece in. Runs about maybe $1,200, $1,300.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you do your report, if you could note what it would cost for you guys to do fix the plumbing in that bathroom that's leaking all over the place, that'd be
We'll
great.
do all that. Cool. Definitely.
Sorry about your camera.
Oh, that's okay. That's life. That's life. Okay, all these joints look to be really good, so I don't really foresee a problem in that other connection. These are newer joints. These have rubber couplings instead of cement like some of the old clay did on the property. These joints all look to be pretty good out in the street. Out in the street is where the cost really increases a lot.
Right, because you can repave.
Well, yeah, repaving, just digging in the street, it gets expensive. All these joints look really, really good.
But you did say 5 years to replace the line down from the house to the street?
From the house to the sidewalk area, yeah, probably. You could probably swing it and get by if you put a clean out in there and clean it now. Put some root X, put a root retardant down there. Maybe once a year, it's about $30, $35.
What's the level of effort to rerun that line?
To put a new line in?
Yeah.
Not major. You're probably looking at maybe 4,500.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that would include a clean out if you did it.
Got it.
If you wanted to do it at one time, you put the clean out in and pull the whole line.
Yeah. Whoever's doing the line would be appreciating that, I assume.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's our transition from our 4 to 6 inch lateral with the roots and another offset joint. A lot of offset joints as we saw. That one, very large offset.
This is all under the lawn right now?
Yeah, this is under the lawn coming back toward the house.
You said 68 was where you saw that pooling, I think,
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
It's marked right there on the 4 to 6.
Yeah. Yeah. That joint got a crack in that joint right there and some root intrusion on the right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's just typical old clay joint. That joint doesn't look to be too bad. About every 5 feet we have a joint, every 4 to 5 feet.
Okay.
That joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint is where we have the concrete kind of breaking out right there, down at the bottom, pooling a little bit, but not terrible. A lot of that slag holding back the water too.
Okay.
That joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of shifting in there holding some water, not terrible. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Minor offset, making a turn. Joint looks to be in fair condition there. A little offset here on the right. Now we're back at our cast iron. And our cast iron, you see that big old groove in it.
Yep.
The rest of it's a whole lot of buildup and corrosion.
Can that be clean, or is it just kind of replace it?
Almost better to replace it because as old as it is, by the time you try and hydrojet it, clean it really well, you're probably going to put some holes through it because it is so old. That's a lot of buildup in there. You can see the big old rut in there.
Yeah.
It's just a big old groove where the water's going through at the bottom.
Yep. I mean, ultimately, that's just going to result if debris goes through there, it can get stuck and
Yeah,
slow
it
down.
cause some stoppages.
Yeah.
We'd have to have it cleaned out. One day, it probably wouldn't hurt to repipe all the cast iron that's left underneath the house and all the galvanized piping. Pulling up, back out of our mainline cleanout, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.